podcast, Prolific the Professional.
Jay Sims.
Coming back at y'all another week. This week, we sipping on something a little different.
A little lighter.
Yeah, we got stuff to do
yeah.
after this. So.
And it's not Friday, it's Saturday.
Exactly.
Early afternoon.
Exactly. Coming from doing things and got things to do afterwards. So we're just gonna chill with LaCroix, right?
A little LaCroix, man. What flavor you got, man?
Lime.
I got orange.
Okay.
Let's cheers it up, dog.
Let's try to cheers it up.
For sure.
Aluminum in the house. I can deal with that.
Good stuff, good stuff. Thank you.
Yeah. So what we're going to do today, we're going to talk about an article that I actually got put up on, from Bun B of UGK. Scrolling the Instagram, just looking at what was on there. Okay, boom, boom. He posted a little something that caught my attention.
Was you down this timeline pretty far?
No.
No.
I've been following Bun B for a minute, so I don't need to see.
So you wasn't like trolling through his time.
No, I wasn't back in 2016 with his posts. Like some people do. Like some people go to timeline, hit all your joints.
Yeah.
They be trying to get your attention. That's all that is. But something that we all talk about, know about. We all know somebody. Maybe not to this extent, but just a social media grab for attention. Now, I'm not downing anybody for wanting the likes, the comments, or whatever, because we know that's really all it's for. It's to get a reaction.
The likes make you feel good. Even the conversation could too.
Yeah, the conversation absolutely does, because that's more genuine to me than the like, because anybody could just,
social.
Yeah, they could just tap on something and really not actually like it.
I'm scrolling, scroll, and I'm not really looking at the picture too much.
Yeah, honestly, I've liked some posts. I didn't even read the whole post for real. I just was like, oh, okay, that looks interesting. Boom. Or sometimes it could be a snippet of a song and I ain't even listen to it. It's like, I just like, that's my guy. He got some good music.
Okay.
Support. Move on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
it's real. It's real.
It's crazy because I looked at like some videos before and I went into like it's like a song or like a video. I tapped the views, right, and then it showed like on the view, like how many times it was viewed, but when you tap it, it showed like how many likes. Like, I can see like sometimes there was more likes than actual views.
All right.
So that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that happens because that means this person.
He was just liking the fact that you're doing something, right?
Yeah, if it could be a pitch black screen, video ain't even started yet. But they just tapped. That's my man's.
My man's good. You good?
Yeah,
I hear it someday.
So let me ask you this:
what I thought?
With what you got going on in social media, I guess how far would you go? Well, how far would you go up or down, whether it's investing and just trying to get your popularity up, or down, meaning if you're not getting the results that you want, how depressed would you probably be if that were the case? I guess you can answer two parts.
All right, so first, let me get this straight. So if I was to buy followers,
like would you do that, or would you try to figure out another organic way to actually make it happen?
I would not want to buy followers.
That's pretty sad. I would not. You answer first.
I would not want to buy followers. I understand that it could be like a method for it because I guess when people see something that's already popping, more people tend to attach themselves to it because I feel like this person is something. So I get the psychology in it. But me, myself, I don't think I would actually want to do it. I think I want to have my followers organically.
Right, because it makes
it takes longer.
More sense than buying them, because I don't even know how you would even buy them. I know they're little sites, the brokers and stuff, but am I on the list of people that could be bought? You know what I'm saying? Are these robot accounts?
I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah. Some may be robot accounts, and then you can buy the followers, and then so you can buy the comments, where people will comment, but it'd be such a nerd, great post, nice,
right?
And I've seen some of that on just a nice, and I was like, I wonder if this person actually sit there and watch the video or either read the text that I put. Or they just put nice in hopes that I actually follow them back. Because it's all like a play. I feel like on social media, man.
That's all it is. It's all that bot generated stuff. It took me a while to figure out that that's what was going on, because there have been several times where I put up something, I got a post or posted comment on the post that says, "Yo, nice." when you get a chance, can you check out the link in my bio, yada yada yada, for whatever
yeah,
reason.
yeah.
And then I would actually reply back to those and
They
be
would
like,
reply.
"No, I'm not checking this out, dude. Like, why would I?" would be a little bit more harsh than that, but you know what I'm saying? Just for shits and giggles, I would do that. But then I realized, okay, the more I saw it, like, they got something set up to where it just automatically does that. Like you said, to draw attention to their account.
Right,
you look at it, oh, it's popping. Let me just follow this and see what's going on. So it's all a game. But then on the flip side, if you do, and then if so, maybe you can elaborate. Do you get some sort of like emotional letdown when you post something and it don't really like, they don't catch fire? For lack of a better term.
Yeah, I would say yes to a degree, right? Especially for like, for instance, like we're being creative, like even with the videos that we do.
Right.
So let's say, for instance, we did like an interview, and the interview.
So on the flip side of that, when you do post something, and you know, if you don't feel this way, then just say you don't. We can move on. And you don't get the desired results, whether it's the amount of likes or comments or just the involvement in general. Like, is there any like slight depression that you get from that at all?
Not at all.
Okay.
No, I'm lying. No, say for instance, if I post something that, you know, like we're doing, like the podcast is on YouTube,
Right.
and we do like, we have a good session, and we feel great about it, whether it be an interview or just be like, you know, the two of us,
Right.
and it doesn't garner that attention that I thought it deserves, you know, because like everybody thinks that everything they do, it deserves a lot of merit, right? But I think for taking time out to actually work and being creative, you know, I'm like, man, it was good. I enjoyed. First of all, I enjoyed doing it, right? And two, I was like, it's enlightening, and it's a story. It's inspirational, and I'm like, okay, we posted, and it doesn't garner that much attention. I'm like, oh God. But I'm like, but it's like, oh God, like that sucks. But I don't dwell in it, right? It's just, I just know it's like, okay,
Yeah.
it's the next time, and it's the next time. It's a process. You know what I mean? That's how I view it. But as far as just like Instagram, anything like that, no, not really, man. If I get a post that gets like 30, do a post that gets like 30 likes, another one gets like 90 likes, I'm like, I don't care.
Right.
I don't care. You know, it is what it is, man. Yeah.
No, I feel you on that. I'm the same way with the podcast, because that's actually something that we're sitting down doing. We're putting this together. We're uploading it. You know, we're spending our time, you know, from the time that we record it, edit, you know, it's probably like a 2 to 3 day process, you know, so it's a little bit of time and effort being put into it.
Yeah.
But I think that for me, that feeling only lasts for probably like a day, you know, so we drop obviously on Tuesday. By Wednesday night, I'm kind of over it, whatever the situation is, whether it's a positive or negative,
Right.
you know, with the amount of attention.
Yeah.
And we do this weekly, so we don't really have time to sit around and dwell on what the last one did, you know. I mean, I actually just binge watched like the last 3.
Okay.
Because I, you know, I had time to really just do it in between,
in
between sessions. But yeah, but with the post and stuff like that, like I don't really, I'm not gonna say I don't care about it, but I don't necessarily dwell on how many likes I'm getting off this or whatever the case may be. Or even when I'm about to post something, I don't typically think about, like before it's actually on there,
how many likes I'm gonna get?
Yo, is it gonna be fire? Like if I post it at this time, I'm gonna get this many. If I do it at night, so you know what I'm saying? Because I post joints before I go to sleep at night. It be midnight sometimes. I know ain't nobody. Most of the people I know, they ain't paying attention to Gram. That time of night. You know?
I don't know. You'd be surprised, dog.
I mean, yeah, you're right. But I just
we be watching TV going like this.
Yeah, that's true.
At the same time,
that's true. I just imagine it's more younger folks, younger, like teens.
Nah,
20s.
Man. We ADD, man.
Yeah,
we in this ADD society, dude. We want everything. We want it, not just everything. We want it right now, not later.
Yeah,
right.
For nothing in some cases.
Nothing, man.
No work put in. None of that. And bringing all this up because, again, checking Bun B's post out. He posted a article from Biz Insider, and I just saw numbers first because it was the headline was like super like large font, and I just saw two numbers. I saw 26 and 10,000. I didn't know what it meant, so I stopped on it. 26-year-old woman racked up $10,000 of debt after trying to become an Instagram star. There's more to it, but we're going to stop.
This is the first time that has actually read anything on Instagram that didn't have to do with like a big butt IG.
Here you go.
That's the first time.
Come on,
dog. And when you just read that, I'm like, man, this is what you told me right before.
He didn't know I could read. He didn't know I could read. Anyway, because that's not the truth at all. You would read between the lines.
Sorry,
read between the lines on his statement. So
come on, son.
So the girl, essentially, you're not gonna put her name out there. It really doesn't matter. No disrespect. Lizette Calviero. I could be mispronouncing that last name for sure, but
what's her IG?
Her IG is Lizette Calvi.
Oh, Calvi.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, she got 29,000 followers. You know, that's,
no, 29.7 thousand.
Okay, I'll give her the other 700.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? I'll give her the other. Now that is, from my point of view, for somebody she's a publicist for a company based in New York. For a publicist to have that many followers, that's kind of popping to me.
For anybody, low key, because 29,000 followers is quite a bit.
Yeah, if you're not an actual celebrity that we see or hear on radio or on TV, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
it is too. She ain't half naked.
She's not on most of them.
Right.
Got a couple.
Okay.
But essentially, so she reports that she went $10,000 in the hole trying to become an Instagram star. Now that entailed monthly shopping sprees. You know, you gotta have the newest fit. You can't be seen in the same fit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I honestly sometimes I think about that on the podcast.
I have to before. I came down to it where it's like, you know what? I just don't care.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of ran its course after the first month or so.
It's like,
you know, so she got the shopping spree, designer bags, traveling all over the world because she wanted to get them looks from here, from Miami, from New York, Cabo, Cancun, DR. She want to be everywhere because she want to get that. She want people to look at it and be like, oh, she doing it. She all over the place.
I see that she says that she felt like when she moved to New York, she was living the Sex and the City dream.
Yeah.
The Sex and the City dream.
She wanted to be fly.
Yeah, every day.
Every day.
And you ain't got the chips, man. That's pretty hard.
We all know some people personally that look like they look the direct opposite of what their bank account looks like.
Yeah.
They look like they're doing it, but their bank account says you done. You
Yeah,
done it,
yeah,
but it's
yeah,
over.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
And I always thought about that too. Like even back in the day, like Lauryn Hill had a lyric said, "It ain't about what you cop, it's what you keep."
Mm.
Like, yeah, you could be riding. You could be riding in a $120,000 car. You know what I'm saying? All that proves is that you had that amount at one point. Or maybe not if you finance. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. It doesn't prove nothing. Even just simplify it all the way down to some J's, $250. All that says is that you, at that point, were able to fork it over.
Yeah.
You might not have $250 a day. Might not have $20 a day. But you know, we all in this era where everybody wants to be seen.
You gotta be seen fresh.
As the guy that's doing it, yeah.
How dare you take a picture that you took a picture with a shirt on that you had taken a picture with before? That's cold, man. You can't do that.
Now, that is a little bit too self-conscious because you have to really think that you are that important where somebody's going to remember that you had that shirt on in the post from 4 months ago.
Right.
You got to be like a super, like, maniacal, like, egomaniac to be like, oh my God, this shirt I had on 4 months ago, somebody's going to say so. And you even weirder if you go back and delete that old picture to put up the new one with the same shirt on.
Yeah. I'm sure it's happened.
I know it has.
Have you done it?
No. Because I really just started posting pictures of myself like within the last year or so.
Oh.
I was just posting like tracks and stuff like that, you know. Shoot, I didn't really get it. Like, you know, somebody told me like don't nobody care about the music if they can't see you. Oh, okay, so I gotta start posting myself.
Yeah.
Alright, bet, you know, but that in itself, okay, so $10,000, I mean obviously that's depending on your income, that's not a whole lot of bread to be like, your life isn't over if you got $10K in debt, but if you're doing it for a certain reason, I don't see her stopping. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then too, she moved to New York and she moved on an internship she wasn't paid for.
Right. Or if she was, it was probably a monthly stipend that wasn't getting nothing but groceries, maybe.
Right.
Or transportation. I think it's somewhere it did say that she was. Yeah, here it is. Internship only paid for transportation.
So she began living off her savings and earnings from a part-time retail job.
Okay, so she probably was working at Macy's or something.
Yeah.
Nordstrom or something.
She's working somewhere, something in retail. Granted, being in New York, she may have been getting paid $17, $18, $19, $20 an hour for a retail position.
Based on the
based on the
cost
location.
of living.
Yeah. But still, she spent all that cheese and then went into $10,000 in debt just on like clothes. Man, it's pretty crazy. Because she did all this solely for Instagram.
Yeah.
She didn't want to wear the same outfit twice on the ground. She thought she had to go somewhere every other month.
Yeah.
Because she needed to show people that she's traveling. And I'm like, well, I think what she's doing, the debt is bad, right?
Right.
But if she was doing it for not so much for the gram, but to make herself feel comfortable, which I guess they both kind of coexist, because she wouldn't have felt good if she didn't have a new outfit.
True. And she wouldn't have felt good if she wasn't getting the attention from the. Well, let me ask you this, and obviously we've been putting words in her mouth, but what if she got the new outfit, got the post, but didn't get the attention? You think that she still would be fulfilled?
No. She'll buy more clothes, do more posts.
Yeah, so it's like it kind of both parts need to be working in order for her to feel good about that.
She lived off of the euphoria of the likes and the comments from Instagram.
Yeah. But I think you have to be a certain type of person before this anyway. I don't know how old it is. Well, yeah, 26, duh. I'll say I don't know how old she is. But you had to have been a certain type of person before these platforms and stuff like this came out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. You don't strike me as the type of person that, bugs out if you don't get the attention that you're looking for. Aside from social media.
Only in my house. Only in my house.
Yeah, but I mean, that's your family.
Yeah, only my house.
Yeah, that could be a little bit depressing if nobody in the house likes you. You know what I'm saying? You're like,
wife come home, she got to massage my feet every night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, what if she would walk right past you every time she came in the house without saying nothing?
I throw a book at her back.
What's going on?
I throw a book at her back. I throw a Bible at her.
Read this. You tripping?
Read this.
Right.
I am king.
Exactly. There's a couple parts in there that'll tell you that you ain't doing the right thing. But no. So for someone when we speaking from a different perspective,
right?
I never, honestly, I always have gotten attention just from my height. So it's like when I walk into any room, it's like I almost be trying to shy away from it. I just want to come in here.
You like it?
Who, me?
The attention from the height.
No.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't shade it off, but it's like when I just want to go to Target and get me some stuff for the crib.
Those kids looking at you like this.
Yeah, I was in the store yesterday and the little girl behind me was just wow. I knew what she was talking about. I was like, I don't want to turn around. I just don't know. I don't want to be anti, but I don't. I'm just coming in. I just want to get this belt and this shirt. And I want to go home, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to answer questions about how tall I've been, how long I've been this tall, did I play basketball, how far I got with basketball, because it's a whole conversation. Anyway, so saying all that to say, we never...
Before you go on, you say he's in Target, right?
Yeah.
You say he was getting the belt and the shirt?
Not from Target. I went to a couple of different places.
Oh, okay. All right. He
was like, can I fit the shirt?
No, man. No, that's not what I was about to say.
Oh, what'd you go say?
What I was about to say kind of goes along with this just because there's been time where when I was a lot younger, it's I would not have went to Target for a shirt.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even have thought about going to Target to get a shirt.
Because there was a certain code.
Yeah.
At that age and at that time and where we lived at had a lot to do with that too.
Yeah.
You can't be wearing that. I'll take it even back further. You wouldn't want to be caught dead buying no clothes out of Kmart back in the day.
Yeah.
That was actually somebody, I'm not gonna name this person. Somebody saw me and my aunt in Kmart. We was probably in elementary school at this point.
Okay.
I wasn't buying no clothes. I was just with her. She was buying whatever.
Yeah.
Do you know that next day at school that turned into me having Kmart clothes? You know what I'm saying? And it lasted the whole day. Like, and you know, that's kind of what you develop thick skin from getting.
Yeah.
Now, I guess you can consider that bullying nowadays. But
Exactly.
I remember that. I didn't get into no fight, but that whole day I had to keep on defending myself against this Kmart outfit that they thought I had on, which wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want to get caught dead.
Well, shoot, man, I'm pretty sure a lot of kids back then in elementary school was wearing Kmart clothes at the time.
Yes, they were. Yes, at the most.
That's great.
You probably got
sure
to-
you wasn't in high school?
No.
Okay.
I would have been. I worked at Kmart in high school.
That's what I'm
Crazy as-
talking about. Yeah.
No, this is when he was younger.
All
Because
right.
if I was working in Kmart, come on, man. I probably couldn't even fit the clothes. At that point, I was really tall
You got-
and really skinny.
This is a big and tall
They
section.
got no big and tall section in Kmart. Target got a big and tall section.
Shit, I ain't big and tall.
It ain't but this big. You can walk in there and see all the men's clothes at one time.
Yeah.
Because it's not for us. Women got a whole
Yeah, they got,
situation.
they clothes are kind of dope though in Target, man.
And I don't think that any women subscribers or followers tell us if this was an issue for y'all. Because amongst guys, we knew we couldn't be caught dead back in the day with no Kmart outfit.
And our
But I
clothes
don't-
is expensive too.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the same for girls though. I don't remember hearing them trying to clown each other because one had on.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't know.
Jeez, I might bring that up later on
Yeah,
at dinner.
go ahead. Yeah, start a fight with the family.
But yeah, so she went 10K in the hole doing all these things, and I just don't understand how you would feel that you investing in the attention from people that you don't even know, and that kind of fulfills you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, and it could be a gender thing too. Who knows?
No. I think that work both ways.
I mean, I know guys definitely do it, but I to go that far, I don't know if it's maybe more so a woman would do that.
Sure, it might be worse for the dudes.
It could be, especially if they're using it to try to get on.
Yeah.
Get some love. You know?
Sure, it depends on like what they're trying to offer, what they're trying to promote.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's music or just something that they got going on, or maybe it's just them themselves. They don't feel comfortable. They just like gotta spin.
Now, caveat to that, again, we just gonna stick within 10K. I wouldn't be mad if you went 10K in debt trying to promote an actual product that you're trying to sell, a service you're trying to sell.
Right.
Because obviously you want to use this tool, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, what have you, to promote it in hopes that those followers are going to turn to customers who are going to
Absolutely.
fork over whatever the
Feel-
price is.
Yeah, taking your pockets a little bit.
Right, but that wasn't the case here,
No.
and I really don't know. Maybe there are a lot of things behind the scenes that maybe she got hooked up with. I mean, I would hope that she would have put that out here in the article, but it's a lot of people out here.
She's getting a lot of experiences. Scroll down. What ended up happening to this chick?
Yeah, let's get to the bottom of the situation. So, yeah, a lot of this was done in 2016, according to the article as well.
All right, there you go.
Okay, so it says that she quickly changed her habits, slowing down the Instagram activity, moving in with a friend, cut that rent down to $700. So if you doubling up your roommates, $1,400 a month. So she's paying that.
Hold on. She gave herself a weekly grocery budget of $35.
I can't even.
Dude,
do that.
what's that?
I can't do that.
What is
Ramen
that?
noodles.
Every day,
High sodium.
Her
Her
feet-
sodium intake crazy.
Man, her feet gonna be crazy fat, dog.
That's right. She gonna have the ankles all out there.
Yeah, so she got a rude awakening, dog.
Yeah, she
You know.
couldn't go to. New York's got a lot of high-end restaurants too. So
Yeah.
she was probably having them $300-$400 dinners.
Yeah.
Had to cut that down to $35 a month. I
No,
don't
a
think
week.
that's
$35
Oh,
a week.
Yeah.
A week.
But even that, though,
$35
still,
a week.
$35 a week. I don't know.
Man, what can you get that? You can maybe get a box of cereal.
Cereal is expensive. Cereal
It
like
is.
$4 a box for a
She
skinny
might
box.
be like, okay, I'm gonna eat a bowl for breakfast every morning, and then she might get like some $2 Instagrits. You know what I'm saying? She might get like a carton of eggs for like a 99 cent or
yeah.
right. She get like a
but you
little.
eat 2 eggs, you still hungry.
Or
At least me.
she a little girl though.
Okay.
So what else could she have got?
She could get
Rice and veggie.
yeah, rice and veggies. You know,
Dinner.
but even mini rice though. That's like $3 for the box.
But you could buy like those big bags for real cheap. Rice is inexpensive.
Or maybe she was getting maybe she got a Costco membership or something. She getting it for like dumb bulk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even 35 ain't gonna get you far in Costco.
No, that's gonna buy like 4 different things, and that's it.
If that.
Dude.
Yeah, because you can't just get one box of nothing.
No, you gotta buy an abundance of everything.
Yeah, it's, even the cereal is like a double pack.
You're right.
I mean, that's gonna be about $10. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how true that figure is. I'm not gonna call her a liar though. So she went down to the 35. So you get look like she's smartening up a little bit, but. So all right, let's get down to brass tacks. So 14 months later, she's able to pay off that $10K.
That's what's up. She
Based
worked hard
on
for
that 35
Yeah.
a week and cutting that rent down, getting a roommate,
Yeah.
cutting back on expenses.
I wonder what else she did to maybe increase her income.
Yeah, because I can't see her just really picking up more hours at Macy's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Macy's.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only so many hours available at Macy's. You know?
Right.
But it says, yeah, she does still have this Rent a Runway monthly membership, so she can get the new on dresses and
so that's the dress rentals.
Yeah, $130 a month.
$130 a month for a Rent the Runway monthly membership. So I guess you wear the dress and see you pay the money, you pick out what you want, or they may just like send you different stuff that might be kind of dope. Send to you in the mail. You wear that shit real quick. Hurry up, send it back. And they say something else.
Sounds like it. Sounds like how Netflix used to be back in the day before it was digital. Like you go on there,
Yeah.
They send you the flex.
That was so whack. Yeah.
It was like Blockbuster for lazy
people. We did that one time, though. And we lost the movie.
How much did it cost, dog?
What I say that DVD was like $30.
Oh, you could have got like 3 of them boys.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We lost that joint, man. You know what? It ended up being underneath the seat in the car.
Wow, the whole time.
The whole time.
Just the disc itself, or the whole like
the disc inside of the case.
Yeah. They thought y'all was trying to get over. Like,
They
like
showed
that movie so much.
They showed made us pay for it. We kept the movie.
Yeah, you paid $30 for it. This is my movie. Heck yeah, it's personal attachment. So I mean, it looks like she was able to work her way out of that situation. But the only thing that I don't know, and none of us will know, is if that mentality still rests inside of her. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, you got out of that debt, but you could still be feeling like, yo, I still had that desire to be loved and liked, and I need the attention and people. You know, just that type of situation.
Yeah, you know it's crazy too, man. Is that something that I need to take on for myself? Not that I have necessarily her problem, but I was more so kind of like a lot of times I kind of like floating seasons, and I need to be more persistent.
With
just like
chopping down debt, or just
chopping down debt, you know, and like what I do with my money, actually take an accurate account of how I spend and what I spend my money on. So, because I feel like I got a lot of loose ends, I kind of clean up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So even I'm pretty sure mostly everybody can look at this like, okay, I made this amount of money, and then you see the annual, right? We just did taxes, right? You see the annual, it's like, okay, this is not bad, but man, I should have more to show for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you be like, where do I go? And then that's what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm getting in there. All right, I'm not spending money on this or this, and I'm cutting down this. I'm gonna save first before I do anything else. You know what I'm saying? So, and how could I make a little extra money?
Yeah, that's always the thing, and that's something that you can invest that $10K into, maybe figuring it out that way.
Yeah.
But no, I feel what you're saying. That's real. Like my main thing was honestly, man, it was craft brew. It's so much more expensive.
It is expensive, dog.
And I chill.
This is the cheap way out.
Yeah, we
cheap
in
way
a
out.
cheap situation today, but you know, and I still enjoy it, but I don't drink it as much as I used to. Only for that reason. It ain't got nothing to do with me feeling bad the next day. Nothing like that. It's just like, yo, this is like easily $13, $15 a pop for a 6-pack. You know, you can't go get it in like a deuce or nothing like that. It's not a domestic, so you gotta get a pack.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and it can add up, man. Especially if you do it even just once a week.
Dude, it was like maybe early last year in 2016, right? I used to get a cigar like every week, right? And it'd be like maybe like, let's say like one or two, maybe like $10. Not a whole lot of money.
Right.
But I also
10
had,
piece or 10?
yeah, $8-10 a piece.
Okay.
But and then my wife had one, right? So now that's double.
Right.
So on top of me having like a craft beer every night, right, or almost every night, and you think like this is different craft beers. I'm not buying a 6-pack. I never will really buy a 6-pack, right? I'll always go there to the store. I was like, I'll get this one. That's $8. This one right here is $4. Okay. This one right here is $7. You know, and I just like, okay, this is gonna be today. That's tomorrow. That's the next day. Because I wasn't in it to get drunk. I was more so in it just for like the chase. Like I love the craft beer. I love the different beer bottles just sitting there, like, just being there. You know what I mean?
So
like, it was cool.
Chill out. Like, it's just cool. Let me have this. You know, see if it pairs nicely with the cigar, possibly.
Yeah.
You can do that. You can do that enough though, because I know they got those stores where you can make your own 6-pack or whatever.
You can.
6 different ones or whatever, which is a cool idea. But like you said, they got different price points, so you can end up spending $15
easy
on a pack, easily.
Shoot, man, I seen a pack for like $20. I seen a Deuce Craft for like $23. Now I was like, wow. This is
wow. I never.
This is. I was like, man. I think I seen another one for like $30 or $40. The craft game get really expensive.
It does, man.
It depends on where you go. If you go like 8 Degree, off of my Michigans for like in Ferndale, 8 Degree, they got some nice stuff in there, but some of that stuff get really expensive. Yeah, but they got some cheap stuff too, though.
Yeah, we didn't took some trips to. Well, I done took a couple trips to 8 Degree before we got on this podcast, and I drove back home like it's better be good.
Yeah,
it's
man,
better be good.
For sure.
You gotta at least $20 going in there.
Mm-hmm.
You might not spend the whole 20, but you're gonna drop at least 13, 15.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
but that had to be cut out. I saved so much money doing that. You know, not that I had like a super duper habit, like I was drinking every day, but it was like what I wanted to drink was so expensive that I was like, let me just not do this for a while, see what happens. You know what I mean? And then it worked out. I was able to do some different things, whether it was saving or being able to put money elsewhere. But sometimes you gotta make that sacrifice, man.
That's it.
Hard to do. Glad to see that the young lady looks like she's on the right path, but I guess the moral of the story, man, is just
the moral, though. Cause I don't know.
The moral of the story is keep your. First of all, stop worrying about everybody else, because ain't nobody worried about you. Honestly, they're not. Some people are, but I'm
stalkers. The pretty girls that show their butt all the time, like they got stalkers and stuff.
Yeah, but I think if they drop one picture where if they don't post something for a week, I don't think that the world is going to be over with for them. You know what I mean? Like, they'll just come back with another one next week, and everybody going to be with it.
I might creep in that DMs like, where you at?
Where you at? That's the case,
man. Need to see you.
Yeah, they need to listen to it.
I need to see you.
No, it's real, man, because it's a lot of them. And I don't know if they're doing it solely for the attention or if they think they're going to get some sort of endorsement from it. Not knocking nobody for doing what they do or how they want to do it, but please make sure you're doing it for the right reason.
For sure.
If it's not going to result in nothing, it's just causing you to just take losses and take shorts, then I don't think it's beneficial for you.
100%.
I don't know. And that go for the IG models, that go for the people that's doing these pranks, the challenges and stuff like that, that's actually getting them either locked up or injured or some sort of rush to the hospital. Like, come on, man. It ain't worth it. But there are some success stories, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Success story, like, follows one chick, young girl. Her name is Lady Dork on that IG. And I kind of just had some downtime the other day, and I saw like a live video she was doing, and she was kind of breaking down like what she's been doing in social media by her being a person who does yoga, African American who does yoga.
Is she a yoga instructor or she
does some instructing, yeah.
Okay.
But it's so dope like what she does. But let me tell you like how she thought about her page and what she could do to like kind of like make a difference in the world. Okay. And she was like, how could I differentiate myself from other people out here on IG? She says, well, I do yoga. Is there any black yoga instructors or yoga people on IG? At the time, she couldn't really find any. Curvy black, nope. Any females wearing Jordans doing yoga? Nope. Right? So she found, are there any PhDs doing yoga? Nope. So she found all these areas where she could slide in and make a lane for herself. And she created a business out of it. Okay. So she's like to total opposite of the first chick we were just talking about. Mm-hmm. Now this chick is like being flown all over the world to like give like dork, she calls it the dork tour, where she like meets up with a gang of people from like wherever she's at, like invite her out, and then she hosts like a yoga class. I got that somewhat chopped up, but I think I'm pretty much on, and I like big shout out to Lady Dork though.
So it sounds like there's some bread being made, or if even not that, like major money being made. It sounds like there's actual business that was created based upon her social media usage.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And that's the cool thing about it. I mean, there's a lot of people doing those type of things. A lot of the DIY guys that do the do-it-yourself videos on YouTube. They got Instagram accounts. Whether it's something to show you how to, I went to Guitar Center, and in my words, I guess by my standard, I kind of balled out last week, what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I went on YouTube and instead of reading the instruction manual, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you get it to do this? I just sat there and watched the video. Like, okay. Oh, okay. And then, it took me a couple times, but I got it down pat. And that's another thing that, using your social media presence to actually gain something from it, other than the heart on the IG or the thumbs up on the Facebook. And for me, I don't really see no other reason to do it unless you just really just want the attention. I don't want the attention.
So you're looking at the value aspect.
Yeah.
I'm
looking for the cheese. Or if it's not the cheese, I want it to be that will put me in in position to do something to potentially earn money from it. You know what I'm saying? Like the popularity from this show, that can put us in the eyes of some other people to where we might not even be next up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can get in the circle with some people that are actually in this production world, or podcasts or what have you. And then, we might start working with them and doing some other things outside from being on the camera. But it's taking us to another level to eventually get to where we want to get.
That's all it is, man. Just putting it for somewhere else.
That's the goal, man. So we're gonna make that work, and that's one of our goals for this show. We definitely want popularity and want the viewership to increase, but we also want some people who are actually in these industries to check us out. And, we can have further discussion on how we can maybe even boost that situation.
Right.
Yeah, man. So shout to her, shout to Lady Dork. I gotta check that out. I hadn't checked it out. Shout out to Bun B for even sparking this conversation.
Shout out to Bun B.
The real trillionaires. Bun B ain't answering my DM neither. I guess he probably get 40,000 of them a day. It's all good.
I'm sure he get at least 700.
Yeah, man. Yeah, probably. Yeah, he probably getting them. But keep on putting that music out, man. Maybe one day you'll check out Join Mine or two. But
for sure. Check out my guy Sean.
Yeah, man. We gonna be there for sure. So, yeah, man. Any other words?
Nah, man.
I think we
done covered it.
Kind of captured it, It's no sneak this to the IG models or nothing like that. It's just that use that to make something happen with it if you aren't already.
Absolutely.
As soon as Instagram is over with, you're gonna have to start all over, gaining your following, and then you're just gonna be showing your butt and stuff like that. I mean, where are we going?
Because one day it will be another platform that comes out and it's like a little bit easier. Mm-hmm. Snap kind of failed. Maybe it didn't, but it's not like... Yeah. It's not as big as Instagram.
Nah. I don't even know if it's still around. Can you still download it?
Snap?
Yeah.
I'm sure. I be seeing like people with the little filters with the little stars and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess that's Snap, right?
Yeah, that's what I've been told. I
Yeah.
couldn't figure it out because I'm old and it was too complicated. I don't know. We're going to fix that, though. But as always, we appreciate y'all for coming through, being with us, staying with us. Jay Sam's prolific. We're going to keep on doing it, keep rolling. And until next time, peace.